Good morning, Terry and Nicholas. How are you?
Good morning, Carly. How are you?
Great, great. Congrats on making it to the finals on The Voice. How are you feeling going into next week?
Tired but excited.
I bet very tired. This has been a long road, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's grueling, but a lot of people would want to change places with us. It's a lot of fun, and we're privileged to be here.
Definitely. Is there someone who didn't make the finals who you thought would make the finals and be in the finals with you?
Well, I think when you get down to this stage, I mean, it's just a numbers game, isn't it? You know, 4 doesn't go into 3, and et cetera, et cetera. And there's so much talent, I think, when we got down to final 8, that I wasn't able to call it correctly. And at this stage, no matter what happens, you're losing somebody very talented. You know, so no, it is what it is. There can be only one, in the words of a famous Highlander.
Yes, you are all very, very talented. We've watched you and felt for you as you've missed your families on this show, both of you. So what's the first thing going to be when you go home and the competition's over? What will you do with your families first?
Teddy?
Thank you, Nicholas. I think I'm going to play some football with my son, my kind of football, the one with the round ball.
Right.
Although I like your football with the hand and the egg. I'm a big fan of the hand egg. So we'll play some football and generally get back to the fun stuff, and you know, get to spend some good time with my son and my wife, where you're not hopping around all the time. It's part of the job as a musician. You do have to go away, but when you do get home, you want to make the best of it. So that's what I fully intend to do, and have a good Christmas.
Yes, Nicholas, what are your holiday plans?
Nicholas?
Well, in between like seeing extended family and just being with my family, while I've been on the show, like we moved into a new house with the help of friends and family. My gal's pregnant. And when I was back home, I saw loads and loads and loads and more loads and loads on top of loads of boxes and couches and
there were
bookshelves.
loads?
Yes, lots of loads.
Loads.
So I plan on doing a little bit of unpacking and organizing, but I'm just going to hold my boys, hold my gal, and just breathe some of that Minnesota air.
Aw, how nice. I feel you on the moving thing. I just did the moving thing. It's rough. It's rough.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So Terry, you're on Team Blake, and of course, Nicholas, you're on Team CeeLo. What's the most important thing that they've taught you about pursuing this, taking it even farther after the show is over?
I think, you know, I know that I'll be talking to Blake about. He's always made himself available for good advice, and I'm sure I'll be talking to Blake about that come time. But the truth of the matter is that we're concentrated wholeheartedly on this week. There's no time for distraction, and I'm sure that there will be a time and a place, but it's not now.
Right. $100,000 is on the line and a recording contract. What would it mean for you to win the whole thing?
Mean I'll be rich and making a record. No, it would. I mean, at this stage of the game, we've got such a tremendous reward as musicians. I mean, as a musician, the challenge is for people to hear your music, is for people to know that you are making music. You can make the best record in the world. If nobody hears it, it effectively doesn't exist. So we already have an audience, which is a gift in itself, and something that will set us in good stead going forward. Winning would be great. Obviously, that would be the icing on the cake. But we've definitely made it to the party, and you know, if that's all it ends up being, it's still going to be a triumph for any of us.
I like that. You have made it to the party, and we hope for bigger things for both of you. We hope to see you on tours, and hopefully you can come to Pittsburgh someday.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, good luck to you, and we'll be cheering you on next week.
Thanks very much.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
day.